Sean,
Mike?
what is this? A crossover episode? Yowza, yowza, bobowza.
Do.
Did we do it?
We did it.
We did
Look
it.
at us.
For a lot of you, you'll be like, why are they asking if they did it? It's only they did it last episode. Fine. Yeah.
How many?
It's been a minute.
How many times do we do this?
4 times a season.
At least.
4 times a season. Hello, everybody, and welcome to What Is This, a crossover episode, a BoJack Horseman podcast, starring me, Mike, and my good Gonbu / Squid Boy, Sean. Hello, Sean.
Hello, Mike. I am happy to be here as always. Your Gonbu. For us
Gonbu
to
for
talk
life, baby.
about BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman. Today's episode is Season 4, Episode 3, Hooray! Todd episode. And it aired, Sean, on September 8th, 2017.
Oh, thank God.
And let's see what else happened on that day, September 8th, 2017. Catherine Hardy Lavender.
If it had been a few days, later, it would have been rough.
Well, no, because it would have been September 11th, 2017, Sean. Nothing happened bad then.
No, but you could use it as a gateway,
Oh.
As a segue, as we say in the business.
Like at the airport?
Yeah.
Catherine Hardy Lavender, American 10 by 100 meter runner. She won Olympic gold in 1952. Dies at 87.
Okay.
Donald Don Williams, American country singer, known for the song I Believe in You, dies of emphysema at 78.
I think the name Donald is kind of ruined.
Donald Duck, because of Donald Duck?
Yeah, that's why. You said
Okay.
Donald and my heart froze.
Okay. All right. Isabel Daniels, American sprinter. She won the bronze in 56, dies at 80. And Pierre Berger, French industrialist and co-founder of Yves Saint Laurent Culture House, dies at 86. So a lot of deaths on this day. The number one song in America was Despacito.
Oh.
And
Which
the number
version?
one song in the UK was Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift.
Okay, but what version of Despacito?
By Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, featuring Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured that was is there other versions of Despacito? I don't.
Without Justin Bieber.
Oh, I see. So there's
Yeah.
a non-Biebs version.
Yeah, there's a version without the Biebs.
Okay.
I don't know why. Just speaking of Justin Bieber, I don't know why, but recently on TikTok, I've been getting a lot of videos of him, I guess, singing about Selena Gomez in 2021 and just having a total meltdown on stage. And then it cuts to Jaden Smith, and he's sobbing in the audience. And I'm like, why are you crying?
Can I? There's a connection between those two, and I don't know that you're gonna like it.
Oh no!
Because it's probably baby oil related. So
Jesus Christ.
Hey, yeah, don't OGs that like that's a crazy thing to say. Okay, that you're telling me that neither of those two were at Diddy parties. I doubt it.
Oh my God! I was gonna say
their will.
Jesus. I was gonna say, does all the deaths that happened on the day this release is that a bad omen for the podcast? But I think you've just made it worse.
We've brought up Epstein Island.
I guess we have.
We've brought up 9/11.
Will BoJack ever bring up Epstein?
I don't know if he'll ever bring up Epstein, but will he bring up Diddy? Is the question.
Oh.
Anyway, to this episode, we always get a review. But before we get to the review, Sean, I guess this got an 8.4 on IMDb. And what did you think of this episode before we go to Edvis's review?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I liked this episode. You know what I didn't love is the Diane subplot. The weird, like, little side journey she goes on at the end of the episode to, or I guess it's kind of halfway through the episode, to Channing Tatum's house.
Okay.
I don't know. That part didn't work for me.
You didn't love that, but you loved the episode overall.
I really like Todd. And I think, like, there's a lot of, I think I like the episode overall. That little bit, I think if you took that bit out, I'd enjoy it a lot more.
So Edvis gave it a 6 out of 10.
Interesting.
Title, 6. It was one of the weakest episodes in the whole series. Really disappointed. Boring.
Boring?
Boring.
Here's the thing. I think you can say a lot of things about BoJack Horseman. I don't know if you could say any episode of this show is boring.
And I've never seen this in my life. When you do a review on IMDb, people can thumbs it up or thumbs it down.
Okay.
This review has 157 thumbs down. Edvis getting engagement. He's engagement baiting all of you.
What year did this come out again?
This came out in 2017. Edvis's review, 2019.
Okay, I was going to say, that's kind of the height of engagement bait online.
Well, Edvis is probably, Edvis is probably the secret account of Logan Paul or something,
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Edvis has probably been to a Japanese forest, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Have you seen the clip?
I thought that one would get you.
Well, because here's the thing. Have you seen the clip of Dominic Mysterio asking him about that?
Yes. Oh my God. I talk about this all the time.
It's so fucking funny, dude.
Funny. Dom is such a troll. It's so funny, dude.
It's really good.
Oh, when he's like, yeah, you could wear the little hat. And it's like, he's like, they get real heat. And Logan Paul's getting pissed. Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dom Mysterio.
So fucking
Legend.
good, dude.
Legend. All right, so this episode, you kind of talked about what you liked and didn't like about it a little bit, but let's kind of jump into it.
Mm-hmm.
The episode opens on a orchestra playing in an amphitheater. I was like, what's the name of the outdoor thing? But basically, Todd struggles through the crowd to get to his part, which is he's the triangle player in this orchestra, and he does everything he can to get there and hit it on time. And everybody's relieved, and everybody cheers and applauses. And we cut to the after party of this orchestra. Apparently, that's a thing. And a lion, played by Keith David, the legend.
Love Keith David.
They have this they have him and the other people of the orchestra talk about Todd, and there's all the stories the people are originally talking about are things that we've actually seen happen to Todd. Like I heard he was in gangs in prison.
Yeah, that did happen.
I heard he was a foreign prince. They're saying all that stuff. Keith David tells this story about him saving his pregnant daughter in a shipwreck and then delivering the baby on a piece of driftwood. And then as they're absconding into the helicopter on the ladder, he circumcised the baby with a knife. But before he did, he discussed the pros and cons of circumcision with the woman to make sure that she was making the right choice for her child.
Yeah. I mean, good guy.
Couldn't they just get up into the helicopter, Sean?
No.
Do you have to cut the tip of a baby's penis off before you get into a helicopter?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on where you're going.
I guess maybe he didn't, the baby just got delivered. You only have a certain amount of time to harvest the foreskin, like. What was harvest the word that got you there?
I really like that they're doing a Goodwill Hunting thing here.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That was fun. His whole every day I look over and I hope that he's not going to be there.
Right.
That's a fun
and then
bit.
Todd comes out of the bathroom and he's like, "Hey guys, sorry, I was in the bathroom and I had a taco and I was trying to."
I have it here. He said, and this is something that happens to a lot of people, by the way.
For sure.
Many such cases.
Yep.
Where he says that he was eating a taco and he got salsa on his shirt. So he tried to clean it up, but he went to put his hand in the automatic dryer and he forgot that he was holding the taco. So he got stuck and he couldn't open the door for an hour. So, I mean, How many times has that happened to you? You know?
Well, his hands got greasy too. That's the thing.
Yeah,
So he was stuck in there.
Yeah.
And then that's where we get the intro of the show, and we cut to Mr. Peanut Butter's house, and they're in full campaign mode for the governor of California, if you forgot. And this scene's pretty interesting because Katrina's kind of going over fracking with Mr. Peanut Butter. And they're waiting for research on fracking so he can know if he's pro or against fracking. During this scene, they go to great pains to show Todd just doing everything for Mr. Peanut Butter, including wrapping his heartworm medication in cheese so he eats it, cooking him breakfast. I'm trying to remember this. Todd kind of does this running thing in this episode where his arms are like flailing by his side.
He does that sometimes.
I don't know that I've ever noticed. I've noticed it before.
Yeah.
But I don't know during this rewatch we've done if I've noticed it before this episode.
I don't think we've ever brought it up, but it is something that he does. Yeah.
He does it a lot in this episode. Yeah. Also, to note, when he makes the omelet, it's ostrich egg. He also packs Diane's lunch for her. She mentions that, hey, fracking is terrible, and if you come out pro-fracking, I'm going to be really mad. But I'm just kidding. No, but really, I'm going to be upset. Sean, do you know what fracking is?
Yeah, I know what fracking is.
Me too. Could you maybe, for the audience members that don't remember or know, tell them what fracking is?
So it's a drilling technique used to extract oil and natural gas from deep underground rock formations by injecting water, sand, and chemicals at a high pressure, creating fractures that release the trapped resources.
Did you read that off of Wikipedia?
No.
That was very formal.
No, it wasn't Wikipedia. It was actually the AI overview on Google.
Oh, God, we're fucking cooked. Oh, no. Ooh. Anyway.
I was going to say, since Todd seems to be doing everything for this campaign, is he also going to invite the reporter to the Signal group chat, or is that somebody else that does that?
No, that's Katrina's going to do that.
Okay.
Clearly.
Okay.
To the Signal group chat. Jesus Christ. So Mr. Peanut Butter left his glasses at the Princess Carolyn's talent agency. And so Katrina sends Todd with the bus to go get the glasses, and he runs into a FedOx guy.
Oh, I didn't realize it said FedOx. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, FedOx, and he won't sign for the package, even though Katrina tells him to, because he's like, I've never signed another man's name. I can't sign for another man's mail, and that's how he ended up with the cremains of Cornelius Vanderbilt.
Which I want to see that episode.
Yeah, I don't know that they ever bring up Cornelius Vanderbilt again.
It's just such a fucking thing to say.
So Todd heads to Princess Carolyn, and they do a pan out, and a mysterious figure is standing in the bushes.
I lost my mind. I have been waiting.
You thought it was Vincent Adultman.
God, can you imagine? Oh man, he's got to come back one time before the end. One time. He does. He does
not.
He's the key to all of this. I'm sitting there like George Lucas when they're making the Phantom Menace, and
Vincent's the key.
He's the key to all of this.
Vincent's the key to all of this. If we can make Vincent work.
So, God.
Man.
So this is something I've been really excited about, this whole plot point. And I gotta say, it does not go the fucking way that I thought it was gonna go. But
what way did you think it was gonna go?
I don't know. Just here's the thing. This is the way that it always had to go. Once it goes this way, you go, yeah, that's right. There's no other way that this would go.
Right. But you thought it was gonna be more dramatic?
Probably a little bit more dramatic. I don't think I expected her to be so much like BoJack.
Yeah. Yeah, so who we're talking about is Hollyhock, which I guess we can talk about Hollyhock right now.
Hollyhock, Mannheim, Guerrero, Robinson, Zieberschlag, Sung, Fonzarelli, McQuack.
Yes. Of the New Haven.
Yeah.
I can't even remember it this way. One thing I noticed this time around when the closed captioning, the two Mannheims are spelled differently.
I did notice that, and I spelt them differently when I was copying the name down into my notes.
I never noticed the Mannheims were spelled differently, but that's a nice touch.
But this was something at the end of season 3 that I was really excited about when they teased this, and
yes,
So, it's episode 3. I'm ready for it. And also, the recording schedule of this podcast means that even though this is episode 3, we've been building to this moment for quite a time.
A little bit. You had to wait a little bit. Yeah.
There's been quite a build to picking up on this plot thread.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll get to that in a minute because Todd is at Princess Carolyn's office, and she's like, "Hey, I got a job for you. There's this Courtney Portnoy."
Yeah, this whole scene, I was like, oh man, these are good. I'm not gonna try to write down a single one of them.
Right.
they are too much.
And this, I think I mentioned this to you before, but Amy Sedaris, who plays Princess Carolyn, hates this.
Oh,
she has come out saying, "I hate when they make me do like the tongue twister stuff," and so they would make her do it more, and that's literally the reason this woman's named Courtney Portnoy is so they could like write different tongue twisters for her.
I mean, it's like a fucking 3-minute bit. It's really good.
Oh, and we're not done. This continues to go on throughout the rest of the season. She's an actress, and she's going to be Miss Taken, the niece of Mr. Taken. Have you ever referenced Liam Neeson as Mr. Taken before?
I haven't. I've also never seen Taken.
Oh,
yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe. I've seen one where he's on a plane.
Okay.
And he has to like stop a plane heist while he's on it.
There's this scene in one of the Taken movies. I don't remember if it's Taken or Taken 2. And Liam Neeson is chilling on his like patio with his homies. But these are like, so that's the problem, right? Because Liam Neeson's a very particular person. He's a very he's a very straight-laced kind of dude. He has this accent, and and I haven't seen the movie in a long time. I saw this in theaters, so it was a long time ago. But what I remember is it's like a handful of dudes sitting on a patio drinking beers, and they all seemed like they were like 20 years younger than him. Like every single person. Okay, they're boys.
Because then he would be old, and he can't be old.
Right.
Because he's the hero.
I think this
of
has
the
to be
action
taken
movie.
too. I think this has to be taken too. And they're like razzing him over some lady because he's not married anymore in those movies? Question mark.
Oh.
I don't remember, but they're razzing
if you could
him over some.
Back before the next episode, that'd be great.
I will not be watching a Taken movie, but there's this part that I remember in the moment, even being like, "That is fucking stupid." But they're razzing him and like, "Oh, come on, you like the girl or whatever," and he goes, "Guys, can't we just talk about basketball?" And then they all laugh, and it's the fucking worst thing I've ever seen. It's so bad.
So what you're saying is that like this mistaken idea can't be any worse than what we already have.
No, it can't be. It can't be. It's terrible. Those movies are bad, but they're like meme worthy, so they,
Yeah.
But anyway, basically, Princess Carolyn's ask is, "Hey, you're a normal dude. I need you to go on a date with her because she's having trouble connecting with the working class people of the world." And this is the first time in the episode Todd's like, "I guess, but there was this meeting I wanted to go to tonight."
Yeah.
It's the first time he mentions it, and we'll see what the meeting's all about later. But this whole episode is basically Todd doing things for other people.
You might say, hooray, it's a Todd episode.
To a ridiculous amount, to where it's like, when will Todd do something for himself?
Never. That's, I think, what we've seen of him throughout, obviously, and it seems like we're now starting to actually see him explore himself. I mean, like, that's kind of been... it was this season that he finally was like, I think I'm asexual, right?
Well, he
or was
says
it the
that
end
in this
of season
episode.
3?
It was no, it was, I think they didn't tell you it was going to be that he's asexual. They were just like, "Hey, he's not into Emily."
Yeah, there was something. Yeah.
For some reason, but he should be. And then this season she told him she was like, you're asexual, and he goes, well, hey, whoa, I don't like labels. And this is the episode where he finally says he's asexual. We get back to Mr. Peanut Butter's house.
I like that we're getting more Todd and we're getting more like treating him like a little bit more of a serious character. We've always had that when it comes
the comic relief, yeah.
We've had a bit of that when it comes to his relationship to BoJack. Like they treat his relationship with BoJack very seriously, but him as a individual, it seems like we're starting to treat more seriously, and I am enjoying that.
Well, and also you see Hooray, a Todd episode, and you would think like, oh, this is going to be wacky. And there's some wackiness in this episode. But
it's pretty fucking wacky.
Well, but it's more grounded than a lot of his wackiness. Yeah. Like, he's not like...
The wacky things are happening to him.
He's not like Tate doing like a, who do I take to a prom with two gangs in prison, or flying around L.A. in a drone throne.
He's really trying to just live his life, and all this,
right?
He can't escape from the craziness.
Yeah. So he ends up back at Mr. Peanut Butter's house, and Katrina chastises him for not signing for the package because that was the research they were waiting for. And now Mr. Peanut Butter has to go give a speech on fracking, and he doesn't know what way he should be leaning. She tells him, you sign for everything from now on for Mr. Peanut Butter, which, again, probably not the right thing to do. But he says, okay. So she sends Mr. Peanut Butter up. She calls him middle-aged yeller, which I like.
Yeah.
And you're going to give an impassioned speech on fracking that doesn't take a stand either way on fracking. And so he gets up there, and he's like, let's talk fracking. Everyone has strong opinions about it, and I want you to know right here and right now, I stand with you.
I am on your side.
I am on your side.
I am specifically on the side of the facts. And
well, one guy goes, excuse me, what side is that? And I'm specifically on the side of facts and also on the side of feelings. And the guy's like, I'm satisfied, and walks out. And then while this happened, an old lady asked Todd to sign a
letter to the governor. Or to the... No, because they're doing a race, so it can't be to the governor.
No. What she asked him to sign is basically that he's in support of fracking, but they don't reveal that.
Yeah. She says Todd it's like to our state something. It's yeah.
But then right after that, he gets his mouth covered with a chloroform rag and taken to behind the house by Hollyhock, who we meet for the first time here.
I'm sorry, who?
And Hollyhock, Mannheim, Guerrero. Fuck, I missed it. Hold on. Hollyhock, Mannheim, Guerrero, Robinson, Zilberslag. Come on, keep going. Sung, Fonzarelli, McQuack.
Wait. Are you talking about Hollyhock, Mannheim, Gorilla, Rub-a-Dub, Zoolander, Hallelujah, something McDonald's?
Yes. That.
Oh,
but okay, I love how Todd does this. He goes, so wait, hold on. What's your first name? And she goes, Hollyhock. And your last name? And then she says the whole thing again.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, got it. So wait, what's your last name?
I cannot believe that our introduction to Hollyhock is her chloroforming Todd, but also seemingly BoJack's daughter. Makes a lot of sense that the first thing she would do is chloroform Todd.
I also like, she says, I have 8 dads. And he goes, how did that happen? Test tubes? And she goes, no, I was adopted. And he goes, that makes sense. And she goes, by 8 men in a committed gay polyamorous relationship. And he goes, that makes less sense.
And she says,
he says less, of course. That's what he says.
Yeah. And she goes, ever since I was a baby, people have said that I look like BoJack Horseman. And he goes, that's a terrible thing to say to a baby.
True. So true, Todd. But basically, she just explains, like, hey, I think BoJack might be my sperm guy, and I want to can you help me figure it out? And he's like, I don't know. BoJack's not even around anymore. And she goes, well, I just need some DNA. And he's like, all right, well, we can go to his house and see. She does mention also that she has the spy kit, and that's something BoJack would absolutely have as well.
Also, the bag just says Hollyhock spy shit.
Yeah. And they more and more just kind of hint to you that she is so much like BoJack as this goes on. She chloroforms again, and he wakes up at BoJack's house, which is trashed. Presumably because he hasn't been there, but we pan to the couch, and BoJack is there because
He's
he has
back.
returned after the last episode.
The devastating last episode, one of the best episodes of the show so far. Who voices Hollyhock?
Hollyhock is voiced by an actress whose name I didn't recognize. Oh, and I don't know that I can pronounce it.
Oh, okay.
Aparna Nancherella?
Oh, I was able to guess how to spell it. Okay, I don't know her.
Yeah, she's known for nothing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, I don't.
I think she's known for BoJack.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. She was in The Boss Baby Back in the Crib.
Ooh, she was a writer for 32 episodes on Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Okay.
So she's a writer for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
The Great North. She's in 84 episodes of that, whatever that is. But 84 episodes is a long time, so it's worth mentioning.
She's in Baby Shark's Big Movie.
Well, who isn't? You know, who isn't?
Are you in
this
it?
great? Yeah, I am actually. The Great North, it looks like a Bob's Burgers animation style, so and Nick Offerman's in it. Wow, Nick Offerman, Jenny Slate, and Will Forte are in that show. So good for her.
Oh, she
anyway,
was in Space Force?
the Donald Trump Space Force?
No. The Steve Carell comedy.
The Office.
No. This one was on Netflix.
The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I was really hoping you were just going to say The Office again.
No, for some reason, I thought of the 40-Year-Old Virgin immediately, and then I couldn't think of what it was called. I don't know why.
Of course.
All right, so where were we before Sean rudely asked who voiced Hollyhock?
BoJack's back, and Todd is telling him about his new maid. Yes.
He quick on his feet as always. Todd says, "This is your maid," and BoJack's very confused because he's like, "Todd, I completely well, actually, before that, BoJack makes a really good joke about she says who she is and her whole name, and he goes, "You mean of the New Haven?" And then lists the names. Like it's very good that he it's very impressive that he could just recall that from what she said right there, because I couldn't do it.
Well, then he also goes on to say, like, I'm not familiar with your family and or law firm.
Yes, and two really good jokes by BoJack. She doesn't laugh, and he goes, "Who's this tough crowd you brought to my home?" And that's when he says, "Oh, she's your maid."
Yeah.
And eventually Hollyhock chloroforms BoJack, and he likes it, of course.
Of course.
And she's like, "Hey, go get this DNA tested." And there's a 1-hour DNA lab. And Todd's like, "Can you tell me if this is a match?" And he goes, "A match with who?" Hollyhock, Mannheim, Gorilla, Rub-a-Dub-Dub, Zoolander, Hallelujah, something, McDonald's? And the guy's like, "Hey, I need her sample," because that's how DNA works. And this guy's like, "Bring in an hour, I gotta get lunch. Nothing like working with hair, blood, and semen all day to work up an appetite."
And on that note, I did want to comment. This guy kind of reminds me of you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm way more handsome than this man.
It's just payback for all the times you fucking compared me to that the schlub that was on the show. What was his name?
Dash?
No. Not Dash. No, the
I know
BoJack's son on the show.
Ethan around, dude. Ethan.
There you go.
I know what you were doing. I just thought Dash would be funnier to say.
No, that was a good pull.
Thank you. Todd says he's got to go meet his fake girlfriend at 1 o'clock. He goes, "Oh, you have a fake girlfriend too? Mine is a bunch of water balloons with a blonde wig." So maybe this guy is a lot like me. I don't know.
Oh, he goes to meet with his fake girlfriend, and one of my favorite like running things in this show is the two bird reporters.
Yeah,
every time I see them, I'm like,
the paparazzi.
I miss you guys.
Are they in this scene?
Yeah, when it's they're standing next to the limo outside the car or outside like in the establishing shot.
Because they're in a scene later, and I thought you meant that one, but
no, they're in the establishing shot.
Yep.
Yeah,
she runs out because Todd she's weird, and Todd is like, she's like, I can't be one of you simple folk, and he's just like trying to make conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. You don't like the Diane part of this. I don't like this part of this.
I also didn't really care for this part either.
This is my least favorite part of this episode is the Courtney Portnoy stuff. I just think it's like whatever. But we do get
the Italian guy.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say that. I wanted to know his name, but I have no idea what is it. Is it Mario ?
I feel like that. I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Ezio.
Right, though. It's what?
Ezio. I'm just gonna say Ezio. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, so I'm just gonna say Ezio. One. No, but whenever I play Assassin's Creed, I just think of Ezio.
You don't think of Altair?
No, I'm more of an Ezio guy.
But anyway, he mentions he wants Todd to try his angel hair pasta. And he's like, my daughter's famous angel hair pasta, I think he says. So Todd's like, daughter, hair, DNA. And Mario goes, I don't say a DNA. Which is just really funny to me.
I have an important question for you.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on angel hair?
Like as a pasta?
Yeah.
It's not my favorite.
Because I really like angel hair pasta, and I get shit for that.
Who gives you shit for that?
People.
Who? Can you name one person?
I can't. But it's happened before. I can name
I'm
one
more
person.
Of like a fettuccine guy.
I don't know. I feel like whenever
Michael,
I say that I like
that
I like angel hair, people are like, yeah, angel hair. I'm like,
This is a weird thing.
It just came up
That's
naturally.
To you, apparently. So Bojack, Todd runs back to Bojack's house, and there Holly is snooping through Bojack's stuff, and he's like, "Have you cleaned anything up?" And she was like, "Well, no, I've been looking through other stuff, and I also ate a whole box of donuts and took a nap." And Todd goes, "Yeah, I don't know that we need to do this DNA test." Because very Bojack behavior from her.
Yeah, incredible.
Bojack is like pulls Todd aside and is like, "Hey, this maid kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to fire her." And Todd's like, "No, don't do that. Just booze yourself up." And then Bojack's asleep within moments. And Todd, one thing that happens that I skipped that I forgot, but Todd's basically like, "Hey, I need some of your hair to do this DNA test." And she goes, "Can't you just use some of your hair?" And Todd, instead of going no, because that's ridiculous, runs back to the place. The guy says no, and then he runs back. And then she finds out she has hair in a comb of hers. But then the scene I described with Bojack happens.
But first she makes him pull out a bit of his own hair.
Yes.
Do it at the same time as her.
And he puts it back in his hat for some reason.
Well, where else are you going to put it?
On the floor?
That would make a mess. Yeah. I like throughout the episode, Todd is picking up his phone and saying funny things. At this point, there was one that I really liked where he goes, Todd's phone, home of the Todd.
Okay. Todd's phone, home of the Todd
like
is good.
That one.
Todd cleans up the whole fucking house.
Yeah.
Hollyhock doesn't help at all.
No, she's Bojack's daughter, clearly.
Right, exactly.
No, here's the thing. I gotta say, at this point, I was feeling a little bit too much like Bojack. I thought it might be a red herring.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So as Todd's finishing up cleaning the house, Katrina Peanut Butter calls him and says, "Turn on the TV," and says, "Hey, it's our boy Tom Grumbo Jumbo." and they're like, Mr. Peanut Butter has signed on in support of fracking, and they show it, and it's Todd crossing his name out, and then it's Mr. Peanut Butter. As Tom is talking, he goes, on the controversial issue of frack, and he's like, what, did Randy pass out on his keyboard? And they're like, oh, he did? Oh, my God, is he okay? Did somebody call Cynthia? No one called Cynthia. For Christ's sake, this isn't just a newsroom, it's a family. And then Todd just goes deadpan, geez, I hope Randy's okay.
Dude, I got really invested in Randy, too, very quickly. I was very concerned for Randy.
But Katrina's like, why did you sign for that? He goes, so I wasn't supposed to do the thing that you told me to do? And she's like, I guess we're pro-fracking now. And screams into a pillow. Mr. Peanut Butter takes the phone and he basically instructs Todd, hey, I have a plan for this because Diane's going to be mad. And Todd goes, you want me to make sure she ignores the internet, and all forms of media? And he goes, oh, I had a different plan, but that's even better than what I was going to say.
God, I really want to know what his original plan was.
Yeah, I don't know what it was either. Kill Diane? Maybe.
I mean, possibly.
Todd's telling Hollyhock, hey, I got to go, and she's already passed out on the couch. He runs to Girl Crush, where he's been dancing for, checks watch, 45 minutes.
And his phone rings again. Minutes. And he goes, Todd's phone. I know when that Todd line bling.
Oh, yeah, but that one's tough.
Yeah, it's a little tough now.
That one's tough now because
I think in the context of when it came out, pretty funny joke.
Yeah.
But
now it's tough.
Yeah.
They mentioned that Diane's writing articles that actually matter, and Girl Crush, that's not what that's about, but Ralph's sister who runs it still is like, I love that you don't care if people read your articles or not. Basically. The call that he gets with the Todd line bling is from Princess Carolyn, who's like, you didn't even get any pictures with your new girlfriend, so I need you to show up at this fashion show to get pictures with her.
It's
the Shark Jacobs fashion show.
Well, it's the Jacobs by Shark Jacobs for Shark by Shark Jacobs in collaboration with Shark Jacobs for Shark by Shark Jacobs fashion show.
Obviously, they're making fun of Marc Jacobs.
Yeah.
Is that something Marc Jacobs does?
I don't know. I think they're probably just trying to do another tongue twister.
So Todd gives her this, Diane, she's like, I need to write articles that people actually want to listen to. And she goes, where could I find something? Maybe the internet? And as she's turning her head, an article pops up that says, Mr. Peanut Butter pro-fracking hasn't told his wife. And the article says, beloved TV game show host and California gubernatorial candidate Mr. Peanut Butter recently signed a letter in favor of fracking. His wife, writer Diane Wynn, doesn't seem to be in the loop. I mean, if she knew, we'd probably all hear about it, right? So Todd distracts her by saying that Channing Tatum has an illegitimate daughter, and if you go get this DNA tested, it will tell you that that's his, the DNA will match. So he's getting Diane to do this for him while lying about it being about Channing Tatum, because Channing Tatum, as we've learned earlier in the episode, which we didn't mention, is BoJack's neighbor and collected his mail for him while he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a tangled web here of things happening.
Yeah, that is where I think the episode starts to get a little out of pocket, a little out of hand.
God, you hate Diane, huh?
What can I say?
You hate women, huh?
What can I say?
All right, well, moving on.
Moving swiftly along.
Todd accidentally ends up on the runway, and instead of people booing him, which looks like it's going to start, he goes, hey, isn't fashion for everybody? And everybody's like, what? Yeah, it is for everybody. And so now people are going to dress like Todd. That's typical Todd stuff.
Yeah.
Diane calls him and is like, hey, Channing Tatum, that's his daughter. It's a match. The DNA's a match.
Yeah.
And so Todd goes to find Hollyhock, but BoJack's there. And BoJack's going through his mail, and he's kind of lamenting how he treated Todd, but he's also doing it in a BoJack way where he's like, I don't deserve a friend like Channing Tatum. He's not talking about Todd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Bojack's trying to be like sad, and Todd just wants nothing to do with it. And rightfully so. But Bojack says, I sent the maid over to Channing Tatum's house to clean because, he was so nice to me by collecting my mail. Mm-hmm. So this is all leading to Diane showing up at Channing Tatum's house. And Todd tells Hollyhock here that the DNA didn't match.
Yes.
Which is interesting thing for Todd to do.
I think
he's trying to help, but...
Yeah, spare her from Bojack.
But then when Diane shows up and thinks she's talking to Channing Tatum, she goes, you were a match, and Hollyhock puts 2 and 2 together there.
Yeah.
And then he does his Channing Tatum accent, quote unquote.
Yeah.
What he says something so stupid. He says, oh, fuck, I can't find it. But he says something like, I'll see you, Tatum. Like he says, like, what does he say?
I don't know. I just know I liked it when Diane ran away and she was like, I like half your movies.
Yeah. Yeah. This time when Todd answers the phone, he goes, Todd's phone, what do you want? 'Cause he's fed up.
Yeah.
And so then he goes to meet Courtney Portnoy at the bar because there were no pictures at the fashion show with her, and Princess Carolyn's pissed. And then they, because of the paparazzi, they get engaged. Courtney Portnoy just says, we're engaged now. And Todd's like, oh, what the fuck? I'm confused.
Yeah.
He ends up at Bojack's house again, looking for Hollyhock. And Todd tells him, hey, you have a daughter.
Yeah.
Hollyhock's your daughter.
Yeah.
And they have a moment where Todd kind of confides in him here. This is kind of old times for them. He confides that, because they were talking about Emily and Bojack apologizes for what he did. It's the only person you ever loved. He goes, I don't think I loved her. I think I'm asexual.
Mm-hmm. Asexual what? Dynamo?
Asexual
deviant? Harassment lawsuit waiting to happen?
No, asexual, non-sexual. And Bojack makes a couple jokes here that are pretty, out there. He says, sometimes I wish I was asexual, then maybe I wouldn't have a strain of herpes.
And Todd goes, I'm not really at a place yet where I want to joke about it.
No, because he says, well, you have multiple strains of herpes. And he goes, I know I have multiple strains of herpes, but it doesn't work with the A. And then later, the other joke he says, because Todd says, I don't know if I'm ready to be friends with you, but I think we can be more than not friends. And he goes, as an asexual person, more than not friends is about as good as it gets somebody. And he goes, all right, I don't know if I'm at a place to joke about it. And
Bojack tries to get
like,
him to
hey,
stay.
if you want to crash on the couch, and he goes, I gotta go, Bojack. Welcome back. It's good to see you. So they kind of ended on a nice note, even though it's not exactly what Bojack wants it. But
it's not the status quo.
Thing. Right. Yeah. Exactly. And then as this happens, Hollyhock shows up at Bojack's.
And we cut away?
They cut away to the asexual meetup, which is the meeting that Todd referenced multiple times in this episode.
Yay!
He's doing something for himself.
And he doesn't show up to play the triangle. It's the end of Good Will Hunting.
It's the end of Good Will Hunting, and Keith David the Lion is like, well, I'll be.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the episode. So I'll tell you something, Sean.
Okay.
As I went through, recap this episode, I liked it a lot less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's funny. It's just, I don't know. There's a reason, like, the two storyline or 3 storyline structure works for this show.
Mm.
And they kind of do it in this show, but it all runs so through Todd that I don't know that, like, it's good that Todd's getting this character, like, growth and exploration, and the moments that focus on that work. But, like, the Courtney Portnoy stuff, I could do without. I mostly agree with you on the Diane stuff, that it's just more wacky Mr. Peanut Butter bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think you have to have episodes like this in a show like Bojack. They can't all be like, hey, I'm going to punch you in the dick after making you laugh for a little bit,
Yeah, well, and I think it kind of, I think something that, and I'll be curious to see how they handle this going forward, is that normally with Todd, you can throw an episode at him and it just be like, what the fuck is going on? And that can carry an episode, but trying to treat him seriously is a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
And I think what you see here is that that's not necessarily him playing the straight man to everybody around him doesn't necessarily work as well as I would have hoped. But I'm curious to see how they progress with it going forward. Like, there's a few nice, there's a few nice emotional moments between him and Diane and him and Mr. Peanut Butter or not him and Mr. Peanut Butter, him and Bojack and him and Hollyhock. And those all work. It's just, it feels, this episode definitely feels like a vessel to get a few things across.
Yeah. Also to note, I just looked, Shark Jacobs is in fact voiced by Mark Jacobs.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So he's making fun of himself.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah, let's get into the categories, Sean.
Yeah, what was your favorite joke of the episode? Your favorite bit?
My favorite bit is the same as my favorite quote.
Okay.
And that's, ever since I was a baby, people have always said I kind of look like BoJack Horseman, and Todd going, "Oh my God, that's a terrible thing to say to a baby." I really like that.
My favorite bit is him answering his phone a different way every time.
Yep, that's a good one.
My favorite quote is, "Nothing like working with hair, blood, and semen all day to work up an appetite."
Yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good one.
And what's your favorite animal-based joke?
I mean, Shark Jacobs is pretty good. There was one I saw, and I was like, okay, note that when they ask you your favorite animal-based joke, and now I cannot remember what it is.
So mine is, we see when Todd is running down the street, he walks by like a doomsday like sheep with a sign, and it says the end of the world is coming. And when he comes back, all the he's been sheared, and and the sign says the end is sheer.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of, but I couldn't.
It's really good.
The end is sheer one really got me.
Yeah,
that's a good animal-based joke. All right. Well, anything else you want to say about this episode, Sean?
No, I am very excited for the next one. I'm very excited to see what happens between Bojack and Hollyhock.
The next episode is titled Commence Fracking. It's got a 7.6 on IMDb.
Ugh.
A little low for a Bojack episode.
Uh-huh.
The campaign takes a toll on Diane's love life. Bojack helps Hollyhock search for her mom. Princess Carolyn tries to get pregnant.
Huh. Okay.
Sounds like they're going to have us watch Princess Carolyn have sex.
I mean, why not?
This isn't a porn show, Sean.
It's Netflix. They can show a bunch of stuff.
It's true. They can. All right. Well, I hope you all will look forward to that episode next. Hopefully Sean and I record it this week sometime.
I'm hoping.
But that's never a given with us. But yeah, we will commence the fracking next episode.
I'm very excited.
Sean, where can people find you?
You guys follow me on Twitter. I'm at Sean_AFK if the place hasn't burned to the ground.
Didn't Papa Elon sell it?
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
I swear I read he sold Twitter.
No. He will never do that.
I think he did. I think he sold it to the Illuminati.
Oh.
The snake people.
The Illuminati.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, yeah, you can find me. You can find me on Twitter at SpikeGhetti Bros and on twitch.tv/Super SpikeGhetti Bros. And also our YouTube channel where you could possibly already be listening to this, the Super SpikeGhetti Bros Podcast Network that has shows like this. It has shows like our other show, Squid Pro Quo, where we talk about Squid Game. And it also has other shows that I do with my brother, like the Ansem Report Podcast and ARP, which sounds like it should be the same thing, but it's not.
It stands for Rambunctious podcast.
That's not what it stands for, believe it or not.
I'm going to keep guessing.
Yeah, you will keep guessing. Anyway, thank you guys for listening and watching. We'll see you next week.
Suck it, dumb shits.
Bye.